So let's begin. So as you see by the title, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the palette. Look at this beauty, you guys. OMG. I know that I previously mentioned the other video I was gonna actually use this, but did I do it? No, because my heart was won by the other palette that I hadn't used, and I was like, why not? So I just, you know, did that. Okay, so this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. You guys have probably seen this already. It's been out for a while now. It's got 35 dream colors. This is what this is, and as you can see, I have already done my eyebrows. Why? Because it's just easier. Let's just go right into the eyeshadow. I will promise to do a video just on the eyebrows. I did actually do, I showed you a little how I do my eyebrows on my previous video, so you can kind of see there. So let's get ready. Let me get my brushes. So today for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my It Cosmetics All Over eyeshadow brush, and it's got 2 ends to it. So this is an all over brush, and this is like I said, it's an all over brush, no tug, dual eyeshadow, and it's Heavenly Luxe number 5. And then there's a smudger on this side, and this is like by far the best. Like I have other brushes and stuff, and but I've been using this so much. Where did I send the other one? I just have gotten some Luxie brushes, but for this look, I'm gonna go ahead and do the all over brush. Okay, so first what we're gonna take is this color right here. I don't know if you can see this much. It's like super, oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna take this color right here, and this is in the tone Hunts. So let's go ahead and take, actually I don't even think that's Hunts. I think that's Puckey, I'm sorry. So we're gonna take Puckey, and that's gonna be our transitioning color. So let's go ahead and take that. Now, if you've noticed, like I did my eyebrows, I did shape them and everything with concealer. You can tell there's the concealer area. I didn't add any more concealer to my eyelids or anything, and I'm not going to do it because I want the shadow to really stand out, and I find that because of the heaviness of this shadow look that I'm doing, the eyeshadow look I'm doing, I figured that when I tried it before with adding concealer, the Shape Tape, and you guys, Shape Tape, for those of you who have not used this, is what it looks like. Shape Tape is very heavy and it's strong, and I love it, but I find that sometimes when it's too creamy, it just takes from the eyeshadow look that I'm trying to do. And I mean, that's just my personal opinion. It's just me. I'm not saying that this is the same for you guys, but let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get some of that, and I'm gonna use whatever concealer amount that is left there from when I was doing the carving of the eyebrows. It's whatever is going to stay on my eyelid. So I'm not saying I don't have any concealer on, but you know what I mean. Get my drill. So you guys, I'm living for this. Like Morphe, hands down, you guys. I just can't get enough, and I can't say it enough. So you're gonna go ahead and put this all over, but you're gonna try to stay under, a bit under the eyebrow. You don't wanna get too close, but you will get close to the it's gonna be the top inner corner of your eye. You are gonna do that from there, but not the bottom inner corner, just the top. The top is fine, and you'll see why. Okay, and then You guys, I like to do my eyebrows before the video because it's just, I just want to get down to the dirty work, you know, get down to the business pretty much. And then I like doing both my eyes for you guys, just so you guys can, you know, get the grip and the rhythm of how I do both at once. Because I mean all of us, we do our makeup all at once, our eyebrows and our shadow all at once. But I just find I want to do something different, you guys. I want to show you what it, you know, all the actual work it takes. Because doing one eyebrow, oh my god, I keep going back to the eyebrow. Doing one eyeshadow, one eyelid, for you guys, it's just gonna make it look like it's super simple and super. I mean, it is simple, but there is a little bit work to it. But I just don't want you guys to get the wrong idea of like, oh, that was so fast, and then you try to do it, and then it's like, oh, it's taking me forever. You know what I mean? So that's it. I have a story while I do this, you guys, and you guys are gonna laugh, and it's gonna be funny. But to me, it was like embarrassing. I was just like, seriously. To me, it was like, it was embarrassing, but then it was also more like, I felt stupid, like, and mad. So this is what I did, you guys. Before I get into that, let me let you know what the next color is. So the next color I'm going to be adding is called Hunt, and that's this orange right here. It's like a orange red brick kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and add that right below, right on the crease, but not too low is what I'm trying to say. So this look, you guys, this look that I have right now that I'm doing, including the hair, I had done this yesterday, you guys. Yesterday I did all the setup, I did all the makeup, I did everything, the whole hair, the look, everything. I mean, including the contacts, everything, you name it. And okay, so that's on the crease, you guys. Don't go above because you need the transition color to show, okay? So anyhow, I get started, I get it all set up, everything's set up and ready to go. My lighting's on point, and it gets so difficult, you guys, to get lighting on point. And you know, let me get some. This is really bothering me, you guys. Like, I have like hair sticking out in the back. I don't think you see that, but it just like yeah, I had everything, like, I mean, the lighting, the camera, the perfect angle, and I'm not saying the angle is not good right now. Why is his hair sticking out? Anyway, and I started, you know, doing my thing. I was just like all into it. I was like, damn, this is looking badass and fabulous, and I just love it, and everything, all of the above, you know, even the weather is nice, you know. And guess what, guys? I get done, and comment down below if this has happened to you. If you are a YouTuber watching this and you do makeup for YouTube, have you ever started doing your makeup? You set the whole everything, the whole spiel, everything's done and ready, and then you're done with your makeup and you're all like, oh, I didn't hit record. Yeah. Yeah. That happened. I did not freaking hit record. You guys, I was mad because it's all this work and then you have nothing, you know? And luckily, if you remember all the colors and everything you use, all the shades, then you can do it, recreate it, which is what I'm doing. But you guys, I was so mad. I was like, but you know what? It was not late night. I did this video early morning, so I figured, you know what, it's early morning, so I can get this done, I can get this going. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna redo the video and I'm just gonna go with it, and I don't know. I just redid it and now I'm doing it, and but you guys, I just went with the swag, I guess you could say. You know, I went all day with my makeup and my hair done like this. And you guys, it was so hilarious because I went out to eat. I went to Wingstop with my son and my mom. And my mom was like, whatever. She's like, oh, you know, I like it. And I got compliments. Yo, I got compliments and at the cashier. And the cashier was like, dude, I love your makeup. And I was like, you know, you want to check it out? So I was just like, here, I'm going to be posting soon. So, you know, that I gave out my social media. And that's the another thing. It's a plus, I guess, you know, that I got that. So, yeah, so I'm trying to get this as pigmented as possible. Like, it has to just be deep. Okay, now let me just give me a second. I'm gonna go into this color right here. It's right below Hunt, so that's going to be, I think, is it below Hunt? Yeah, so it's Jacz, J-A-C-Z, so it's Jacz, something like that. That's what I'm going to be using. That's going to go right below the crease, but not on the eyelid. Okay? Do not go on the eyelid. It's just going to go right below the crease. It's like a red brick or something. Okay. Just like that. So yeah, and I gave her my social media, my YouTube channel. She's like, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. She like right away, like after she got off the cashier, she was like, oh, it's so nice, it's so cool. And I told her that I was gonna upload this look, that it hadn't been edited yet, but I was gonna tell her, hey, my dumbass didn't record when I was doing this. So yeah, that happened, and then. But the funny part of this is that, you know, like I said, I went into Wingstop and stuff, and my son was the most embarrassed. He was like, Mom, what is up with... Why am I sweating, yo? He was the most embarrassed. He's like, Mom, it looks like a cat, one of those mountain cat or something, just climbed your head and just, you know, scratched you badly. Like, he just went and attacked you. That's what he said. He's like, it just attacked you and that's all, Mom. But you just sat there. I was like, okay. But it was funny. So now that I'm doing this again, I figured, guess what? I'm gonna do this to my son again. I wonder if I should record this. Should I record this when I pick him up from school? I should do that. I should record while I'm picking him up so that he could see, like, oh, this look again. Like, Mom, seriously, it's embarrassing. I just know he's gonna say that. It's just totally him. Anyhow, okay, so let's go into the color Chip. And it's this, I think it's like a red, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a red brown. It's like super, like, I'd say it's like a darker red from that one I used. But that one is super, it's called Chip, and I think it's a little bit darker than Jacz, a lot darker than Jacz. This is like a dark chocolate red brown, I think. So that, we're gonna use that, and we're gonna put this on basically half of the lid on the bottom is where that's gonna go. And that's only half. Now, if you notice, I am not using any concealer at the bottom lid because, like I said, it'll just take from it. I feel like once you put too much concealer, it mixes in. Just, I don't know, to me it just doesn't work for me. Maybe in other looks, you know, but not this one. I also want to prevent creases, and you know, I've used primer and stuff, but I didn't use it on this look because primer I mainly do when it's like something super, you know, shiny or bright that I don't want, that has like, you know, those bristles that you don't want to, there's stuff you don't want everywhere. So it's just going to be on the half the lid on the bottom without getting into the crease. Okay, so let's get this. I'm just trying to clean my brush, you guys, because I don't want any of this on that. Okay, so now for the lid, we're going to take the color Queen, which is this one right here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so Queen is, oh, there we go. Queen is a color that's like more like a gold color of this palette. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna put that on our inner corner of our eyelid. And we're gonna slowly go into the inner corner. And remember how I told you guys not to go down from the transition color? That's because we were gonna go into the corner with this shade. And honestly, Morphe, you don't need to literally go to add so much. Like, it just does the job. Like, look at this, guys. Okay. Alright, so this, I'm not going to use any eyeliner, you guys. It's going to be just, you know, pure lashes. So now I'm going to go into my concealer. Or actually, no. Let me go into my foundation. Yeah, let me go into my foundation. I normally do go into my concealer before that. But right now, I feel like I'm going to do foundation. Ooh. Or should I do that before? I think I am going to do that because, you know, this is like not coming out. It's like almost gone. Now for foundation, because it is a hot day out today, I'm using my Neutrogena. Oh, why does it look so bright? It's not even that light. Let me mix it a little bit. So I use Neutrogena, you guys. This is what I use. I will put that on the description so that you guys can see. Oh god, weird. I'll put this on the description so you guys can see what I use. And I basically go in with my hands because Neutrogena foundation is super oily. I don't know if you guys used it, but this one itself is super oily, and I find that if I use a brush, it's just gonna eat it all up. But then the majority of the times I do use my hands when I do foundation. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, I just do. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the concealer. I really don't like the fact that my moles get covered partially with when I use concealer. You know, but and like I said, concealer does go a long way. So I'm gonna spray with my NYX. My beauty blender. You guys, talking about beauty blenders, have you guys noticed the original beauty blender is so freaking pricey? Like, I saw, because okay, this one, yes, it was pricey, but like this one's like one of the organic ones that the brand that it's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like organic. Anyhow, so they have the, you know, the original let me fix this lighting. that better? I know, but they have the original beauty blender. And the crazy part of it is, like, I saw this one because they have all sizes, right, on the original beauty blender, and it's like pink, right? But it was like this tiny thing. I'm not kidding you. Maybe it looked like this. Like if I squeeze it and make it was literally this small. The one I saw, and it was like pointy and everything. You know how they come. $20 for that little thing that was like this little tiny. I was like, you really want me to pay for that? I was like, you really want me to pay for that? I don't think so. No, that's not gonna happen. Not for a beauty blender. If I'm getting something like product from it, then maybe yeah, but not a beauty blender. I will get a full size if I'm gonna pay $20. You know what I mean? Like, not for that tiny one. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarteist Pro Glow by Tarte, and for the blush part and the contouring of it. So let's start there. Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm such an idiot. I didn't set my concealer. You see what I mean? It's like the fudge, man. What the fudgesicles? I'm not trying to curse. I am not doing that, you guys. So, okay. So, let me just do that. And it's fine if you added your contouring beforehand. It's not the end of the world. You can still set it. And it's fine because I typically don't let it bake anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So you can still save the day, you guys. You can still save the day. So just tap it. Once you tap it, I don't tap it much all the time, but I just found this technique yesterday. Like, you tap it in and then you brush it, and just voila, it stays. Because when you just brush it, you're brushing it right off, and it's like you didn't even add anything. So that's just what I did, and it looks beautiful. And yeah. Okay, now let's go back to what I was doing. Adding my so basically is in the center of your under your cheekbones, a little bit around your forehead, like that, and some under jawline. I was gonna say cheek, but under your jawline, just like that. With the same sponge that I have, I'm going to take, I always do this at the end, why, I don't know, but I just take a little bit of the foundation, just like that, tiny bit. A lot of people put foundation on their neck and their neck area during the time they're doing their makeup, but I do it at the end because blending issues. You really want to get that color going similar. You guys, makeup is life. If you don't like makeup, I don't know what you're doing. What you're thinking. Who you talking to that's telling you don't use makeup, because makeup is goals, everybody. Like, if you love makeup, do it. I mean, why not? And if YouTube is gonna pay you for doing something you love, do it. You know, a lot of people go to work every day, 9 to 5 every freaking day, and you know, you're not trying to be about that life. You're trying to do something you love. And sometimes you go to work and you do something you don't like, or maybe you do like your you know what you do. I like what I do, you know. I work in accounting, for those of you who don't know. I like it, you know, and people are cool, everything. But there's, you know, if YouTube is giving you this opportunity to do what you want, do it. There's a lot of people who always, you know, are gonna judge you, or always gonna be there to tell you, you know, don't do this, don't do that, whatever. But to me, it's like, who cares? You know, they're not paying your bills, so you know. Anyhow, so let me go into adding on my cheekbones. There I go again. My freaking my cheeks. So on my cheeks, I'm gonna add Scorcher, and it's this shade right here. You can tell I use it a lot, and this is in the Alamar Cosmetics palette, and it's a colorette brush trio. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that, and just on the cheeks, just add some of, you know, color. Look at that. Oh gosh, you guys, beautiful. And I'm gonna go back into that the Backstage shade, which is this one that I used to do the contouring, and just a little bit on the bridge of my nose, just like that. Oh, the bridge, but like, you know, going down from the bridge of my nose. And that's it. That's all I do. I really don't like contour or anything because my nose is already pointy. Okay, so one time I did my nose. I contoured the nose, and you guys, I looked like a drag queen. I was like, oh gosh, no. So I had to redo all that, and then I had to redo my makeup, and I was just like, oh come on, why? I don't want to redo my makeup. Anyhow, so for my highlighter is, I'm going to be using Artist Couture, and this is in the Summer Haze Diamond Glow Powder. So this really like goes a long way. So what I do is, before I open it, because there's already a lot of powder on it, so I just go like tap it, or I go like this really quick, just so I can get some in the lid. And look at that. You can't really see it, can you? See that? Let me see if I can show you without seeing so much light. Okay, see that? Okay, so that goes a long way, you guys. So let me just go ahead and grab some, and voila. Oh my god. Should I take the lighting a little bit down? Oh, was that too high? I guess it was too high. But oh my god, look at this. This is all highlighter, you guys. Highlighter. And then I'm going to add some on my nose. Some entire going up to the bridge. A little bit on the center of my forehead. I just love that glow. Above my lips. Okay, so now we're done with that. Let's just shut that. Okay. And then, I mean, you can look at, oh gosh, that's beautiful. I just totally love it. I love it, you guys. I'm in love with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Power Up mascara. You know what? Change of heart. I was gonna go with that, but I'm just gonna go in with, where? Oh, here it is. I want to try this. So someone gifted this to me, and it's supposed to be extra thick eyelash mascara. I don't know if I want to use it though, because I was told that it does maximize your lashes and everything, but I'm gonna be wearing falsies. You know, so I'm wearing A09 Mink by Anastasia. But like, I don't know. I don't think I want to, because the last person that, you know, used it, they told me that there is a downfall on it, is that when you put the mascara on the lower area or even the above, like, and you blink, even like later on, it starts to smear under, and I don't want that. So you know what? Let's go back to the Power Up. So I'm just gonna use Power Up, I guess, and just go in. It's just a Power Up. I've used it recently. I mean, it's really good. I like the way it separates the lashes. However, like when you work at the bottom area, it's beautiful. Like, it just does its job. I like the way it works. However, it's difficult to take out. Like, I use face towels, face wipes to, you know, take off my makeup, and it literally, like, it feels like it, even if it's not crumbled up, it starts to do that, and then you have trouble. So you have to use face wash to take that mascara out, and it's not even waterproof, you guys. It's a regular mascara, and you know why. But overall, I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm liking the eyeshadow. Okay, so let's just let that dry a little bit, and while that's happening, we're gonna use some for my lips. I think I'm going to do I think I'm gonna do Burnt Spice. Burnt Spice is gonna be the color. I was gonna use something different. I don't know if I should. No, I think Burnt Spice is it. Like, let me tell you guys the story about Burnt Spice. This is a MAC, retro MAC lipstick. Is it retro? I'm sorry, it's just a matte. Yeah, 121 Burnt Spice. So the reason I got this one is because I saw, I think they're twins, they're twin girls. Like, one of them does makeup and one does slime. So I think it's Karina and Myra. So Myra was doing that makeup look, and she used Burnt Spice, and ever since I saw it on her, I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. I went out and bought it, you guys. I just love it. Like, shout out to Myra. Girl, you did that for me. Like, I just saw it on you and it just looks nice. I was like, why not? You know? So, here we go. I always start to the inner of the top of my cupid's bow, my lip. And then go out. Now this feels creamy when you put it on, but it dries matte. So I don't even go back all the way in. I just grab whatever's on the tip because there's always some there. Ooh, look at that, you guys. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I want to go in to my NYX setting spray, and before I add my lashes, I'm gonna do the setting spray, and then I'm gonna allow that to dry a bit, and then we'll go from there. Look at this, you guys. You could right away see how it's just working its magic. Like, I just love setting spray. Okay, so let's grab a lash. Now the lashes, I know a lot of people gosh, a lot of people use these little holders and stuff, and you know, have this where it has a little this looks like for the cuticles, but it's actually for the lash you just press down. So you know, a lot of people use that, but I like to use my handy dandy fingers because I am able to apply it better and easier. So what I do first is I apply, center, and the outer of the lash and the inner of the eyelash. And just like that, look at this. It is added, you guys. Now these lashes are pretty pricey. I think they're like $38 or $30 something dollars. I don't know. They're Anastasia. I'll put the information down below. So center, outer, and inner. Why? Because well, especially for me personally, when I do the center, outer, and then inner, it allows me to measure that I'm actually perfectly at this and the direct. Like, once I put the center of my eyelash in there, you can, you know, or I can already see how much eyelash I have right here that's gonna actually fit right into my eyelid or my lash line, and I can see how much I have at the end to work with. And it always works every time, because I used to have, oh my god, we used to start at the end, and when you start at the end, you can't really, you know, you have to take it back off, and to me, that's what my problem was, and I was just like irritated by it. So, okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and take, put this down. I'm gonna put some of, where did it even go? I think I lost it. No, I think it's right here. See, guys, I lose things like you're not even gonna believe. I told you. Here it is. It's right in the box of my eyeliners. So what this is it's by M.A.C, and it's called Nothing On. It's a modern twist casual liner eyeliner. So, and it's called Nothing On. So this is gonna go in my waterline. Just like, you know, you spin and it comes out. Just the inside of the waterline, just to make your eyes look nice and awake. It, like, to me, it just feels like it opens up so nicely. Beautiful. And that's it, you guys. That is the look of the day. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for keeping up with Jennifer Dan for another day of makeup tutorial, and for supporting me. For those of you guys who are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much, you guys. I owe you guys big time. I promise to add more. And thank you so much for those who are subscribed. If you're new to this channel, remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button to keep updated with everything that I update and post, because you never know what I'm gonna post next. So then again, if you guys have any ideas of any type of eye look, makeup look, or anything you have in mind that you'd like for me to try or to see me do, please feel free to comment down below. And that said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.